I think it's backwards. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but hey, I'm live. You can't see me because I don't know how to set up my computer yet. This all looks backwards. Yeah, it's a mirror image. Don't know how to fix it, but here I go. Only raced this track once for a little bit, but got this iRacing set up for my buddy Bill. I have not notified him that I'm racing yet, but he thought I would be good at this. I'm not. I'm not good at this at all, actually. So you can laugh at my mistakes and stuff. This is pretty real. I'm driving the MX5 Mazda. So car on the right. The guy yells at me. He has like an English accent of some sort. This is in New South Wales, Australia, which I've never been to, obviously. It is not obvious, but I'm not a rich white guy who just jets across the Pacific for vacations. Yet. Understeer. Oh, you have got oversteer there. This is an interesting little corner here.
You got a play car on the right.
Oh, he just dumped it. I just dumped it. I'm gonna play it now.
Clear.
I don't know how that happened. This is all practice, by the way. So, somebody just manually disconnected. I'm gonna assume it was that car that just flipped in the air. I'm just trying to get some laps in, some practice time. The race starts at 7. I'm going to qualify probably poorly. Last race I qualified 10th out of 12 and ended up 9th. I had a bit of an accident. It was down. We're still running. This is definitely cheaper than real racing. Forgot what I was doing. I'm not good at the talking and driving thing. I get distracted at all. I really mess up. Especially on a new track I've never raced before. I have all the stuff to do the picture-in-picture stuff, and so you can see me while I'm racing, and I have the headset, but I'm not a super tech guy. You'll see if you ever see my face. I've got some gray in my beard. I grew up with computers, but it's not my thing. Need some help with that, but we'll get the picture-in-picture. Anyway, forget what I was saying. Doing laps, races at 7. Probably won't do well. Just trying to raise my rating. Not get hit. Not hit other people. Get used. Just have some fun with it. Bill thought, understood.
Let God. Clear.
Bill thought I would be good at this. He's my buddy. We've been racing for years together.
Let God.
He watches some guys do this and thought, you know what? We need some representation for our age bracket. Somebody to root for, I guess. Because most gamers are obviously younger than me. That's what I was trying to get at. I have gray hair in my beard. I'm approaching the half-century mark.
Right, God. Clear on the right.
So I took a couple pennies and got this cheap setup because I didn't know if I'd like it or not. I do like it. It's a matter of the time commitment and family and all that. Just like real racing, I guess. But I don't get all greasy with this one. Although my race car is sitting in my garage. Hope to get out next year. I could probably do some this winter, but other issues going on. Well, I'm not wrecking as much while I'm talking to the computer. Nobody. Maybe this is helping me focus. Now, I know I'm not going super fast. It's a matter of staying on the track and learning my braking points, turn-in points. Like this one here, I feel like you have to burp the throttle right there. Well, even then, I still went off. Oh, shit. Damage. Guess I could just stop and push the button to reset car. Sweet. Just come back out. So on the computer here, it's all left hand turns. It's not right like you're seeing on the screen there. Don't know how to switch that, figure that out yet. The irony of saying how it makes me concentrate and then I wreck. Well, it's true because before I turned the camera on, I was wrecking a lot more. It's a short little track. So I have a 2000 Mazda Protege as my in real life race car. It's a 1.8 liter, 5-speed shitbox that I love dearly. I've only ever raced Mazdas. I started out in RX-7s. That's where I met Bill. He raced RX-7s also. His name's Bill Weaver. Anyway, we became fast friends and racing buddies. Although there is a story about picking up one of my race cars in Florida involving a king-size bed, but we won't get into that right now. We both grew up going to Watkins Glen as kids and catching the bug. And anyway, we raced RX-7s. We both love rotary engines. We both had multiple RX-7 race cars of different classes and stuff like that. And then I got a divorce and made the dumb mistake of selling my race car, and that thing was, oh man, I should never have sold that. I regret it to this day, but that was a good car. Anyway.
Clear on the right.
So I sold that, and then a few years after my divorce, I decided to get back into racing, and I was looking at, just something to get back in the seat. And I was looking at pretty much anything. But I found on eBay a 99 Protege, and it had actually won the showroom stock national championship in 2001, I believe it was. Forget the guy's name, nobody cares, blah, blah, blah. So then I went out to Ohio and bought it and made the mistake of taking it right to the track without really going through it. Because I've always been a shoestring budget racer. So I took the guy's word for it that it was good to go. Took it up the Glen, first corner into the 90, and the left front wheel bearing just blows apart. Sounded similar to when my differential blew up in my RX-7. Somebody throwing a hammer into a trash can. But anyway. After that, we went through the car and found that the right rear shock was like permanently just gone, just all the way down, no rebound. It was stuck in the compressed position. So the car had lived most of its life after its championship run at Nelson Ledges.
You go to plug out on the left.
And that place is, at least at the time, apparently they've repaved the whole thing, not just sections of it. There was potholes on top of potholes and patches on the potholes that were in the potholes. And it's a cool layout, but just, I couldn't imagine. They do a 24-hour race there, the longest night or something. I don't know if they still do. But I couldn't imagine doing that. Because that place is dangerous. They would tow people in the middle of the races and stuff. It just,
Clear on the rock.
I mean, I'm all for track time, but I don't see why you need to risk people's lives to get it.
You go down on the rock. Go there.
So anyway, went out there. He raced there, picked it up, brought it back, blew up the wheel bearing. Went through it, changed all the shocks. They were Bilsteins. It was a package you could get for showroom stock. And but I found some Mazda Speed adjustables, front adjustables. I believe they were built by Tokiko. They're a lime green color. They were from Japan, and they're 5-way adjustable. I don't remember if they're probably shot by now. They really need to be rebuilt, but I'm too cheap. And then I put the Tokiko non-adjustables out of the Protege 5 in the back. And that's what I race now. Just I did have to rebuild the motor because in showroom stock you use the stock oil pan. And I did many laps at Watkins Glen, which turn 5 is a long right-hander. And then I did races at New Jersey Motorsports Park, and they have the carousel right before the octopus, I think they call it. And that's a long right-hander. And what that does is, on the Protege, the shallow end of the oil pan is underneath the fourth rod bearing, and all the oil sloshes away in long right-handers. So it starves for oil. And one time up there, Watkins Glen, between the toe of the boot and the the heel of the boot, and turn 9 up onto the back short chute. Going up that hill, she just tore loose and decided she needed more ventilation. And yeah, so I needed a new block and a new everything. And you know what I bought right after that? A $350 fabricated, baffled 5-quart oil pan. Wow, he laughed at me already. Probably because he's going fast and I'm talking. Oh, he hit the wall there.
Yeah, all right. Still there.
He's throwing it around.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't turn.
Right,
Why is he so much faster? I don't get that. I was pushing, so I'm scrubbing speed. It's always, I'm going to go off. It's always cool to, like, figure out what they're doing to go so much faster. And, like, have the tumblers of a lock just slide into place and have it come together like, oh, that's how you do that. I remember that happening at the S's at the Glen, the kink in the back straight at New Jersey, one of the configurations of Pocono where it's like, okay, I have to override my brain and keep my foot in the gas, and I can go flat out in the S's, or I can go flat out through the kink at Jersey. And it's just a cool feeling when you can get there. I'm not there yet. This is, like I said, this is the first time today of even seeing this track. I got lost getting out of the pits. Starting to get the hang of it now, but obviously talking, I'm not making any speed. Trying to get some muscle memory and eye memory built. Qualifying session is about to begin.
Slow car ahead. Car stop ahead.
You're a slow car ahead. I am impressed with these pedals. How hard I can press on them and how, like with the gas pedal, how I can feather it. And maybe it's the software too, a combination of the two, just how smooth it is. That rheostat or whatever is allowing that to understand how much pedal I'm putting in, not putting in. The pedal shifters are kind of cool. And I have the analog shifter or the regular gear shifter. Which is finicky. I don't know if anybody's listening to this. But Oh, while they practice, I'll be right back. Gotta stand up and stretch my. Oops.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, you count your first time back. Chicken flag, chicken flag.
Not good. It'll be about 3 seconds off. Oh, jeez. Yes, I'm just doing extra laps to get more practice. It's the first time at the track, so throw me some slack here. I'll probably do a quicker lap now because it doesn't count. I'm relaxed. Bonk. Let's see. How can I? Oops. We can go. Where? There we go. That's what I'm doing. Play. See if we can learn anything. Probably not. Turn in on the curb, wide out. I can get out wider. Lift the front wheel, it looks like. Late apex there. That hill's, if you don't hit it right, it's easy to do, but if you don't get it right, it spins you around almost immediately. So, Michael Quill says, let's have a safe race so we can leave rookie. Yes. Good luck. Well, I see at least 2 cars behind me, so that's good. It's like a first. It's usually, well, of the times I've done this is my first live stream, by the way. I haven't been doing this long. There's usually only 1 car behind me, or I'm dead last. So, it's not letting me go into first yet. Oh, we got 53 seconds remaining. So, 15 lap race here. Looks like, I can't even tell. 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 cars behind me. So I'm 11. There's the lights.
Green, green, green.
Doesn't matter. Looks like the orange car got a crappy start.
Alright. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear. Alright. Clear on the right. Go left.
Looks like I gained some positions.
You got a play car on the right. Car on your left.
Oh, dude.
Clear.
What the hell? How did he hit me? What the hell? Did anybody see what happened? Because I didn't. You gonna tell me I have damage? Ridiculous. So that'll cost me too, regardless. It will not help my rating, which which is how you advance. Oh well. Literally just a game. And you know what? I don't have to order a new fender or whatever else, paint, everything else. So it's really not as big a deal as a wreck in my real race car would be. Don't think I would have spun though in my real car. So, this thing likes to spin very easily, and having been in fender benders on the track that have both been pretty harsh but not spun, and pretty harsh and have spun, this seems a little touchy in my opinion, but I'm not a computer programmer, so what do I know? Place my own. Somehow I still made up 2 positions. Alright, now I just gotta do laps. Oh, he just spun off. See, that's what I mean. It's, you don't get that lined up. It's a blind corner, and you lose all your weight on your rear wheels. If you don't burp the throttle or hit the hill wrong, that is actually real physics there. That rear end just goes out on you. Had that happen for sure. No, I'm just trying to stay on track. I'm not going to win this one. Yellow flag.
Stop on the right. Stop on the right.
I think he's trying to go to the pits without having to tow, because if you get a tow truck, it adds a ton of time. Can't say I haven't done it. I don't know if there's a yellow. Oh, there it is. Yeah, a bunch of people going off in this race. I did one race about an hour ago at this same track, and the guy who won just tore everybody a new butt. He took off. He was really good. But there weren't as many wrecks. Seems to me that there's a wreck, I would say almost always on that first lap. And I think that's part of the difference between simulation and real race cars. Is like, I am not worried about breaking my neck, leg, getting injured, injuring somebody else if I wreck on this. My rating goes down, I get mildly irritated, whatever. But nobody's actually going to get hurt. I'm not going to get hurt. I'm not going to lose life and limb. Whereas, my heart rate gets up for this, and I enjoy this. There's a competitive aspect to it, but it's like nothing compared to the adrenaline of going door to door in a 2,500-pound machine that is built to go as fast as you possibly can. But this is still fun. And it's funny though, some of the comments and reactions, some of these guys really think this is like for reals and get all upset and butthurt and shit. And I have too, don't get me wrong. I've, like, well, the guy that hit me at the beginning of this, it's like, what are you doing? You didn't see me? I mean, but it's still, it's like, okay, whatever. Whereas I've walked across the paddock to find the guy who thought he was the second coming of, I don't know, I don't even want to disgrace a good driver's name. Insert dead race car driver's name here. He thought he was that and was like wrecked me during practice in it, or I guess it was qualifying, but he was in a completely different class than me.
God.
You have the inside, buddy. See, they've just got so much more speed. And these are identical cars and all that. So I try to watch them while what are they doing different? They're braking a lot longer than I am. Get on the pedal sooner. You must carry more speed through here. Jeez. Dude, I'm trying to let you go, but don't hit me either.
Alright.
See that big white berth I gave you? Yeah, he's whipping it around too, and I'm like, okay. Just don't have the feel for it yet. I don't know if anybody can hear me talking or anything. I don't really care. You probably turned it off by now anyway, even if you were listening.
You got a toy car on the right.
It's hard not to watch the guy in front of you, especially if he goes off, to follow him right off the fucking track. I've done that quite a few times in this game. Fortunately, not in real life.
Left side, 5 to go. Here on the left, you're in 4th position. Left side, keep on. Still there.
Dude.
Here.
I don't know if that just cost me 4th place or not. I could have kept him behind me, I guess. I don't know if I need to. Pretty sure he's in that wreck on that he's down multiple laps. I'm down 1 lap, but such is my life as a driver. Oh shit! There we go. Hang on.
You've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go, don't fucking lose it. That's what I should have said. Don't fuck it up, dumbass. Looks like 5th place is a lap down.
Alright. Clear on the right.
You go ahead and dive bomb in there, buddy.
You got a left, my car on the right. Car right, clear on the right. White flag, one on left to go.
One more lap to go. Hopefully I'm all right. See when they say manually disconnected or whatever. Music quit. The server disconnected due to incoming packet loss. I don't know what that means. I'm just trying not to wreck this last lap. Oh geez, here he comes.
Car on your left.
The guy who hit us before.
Car on the right.
What are you doing, dickhead?
Clear on the left. Right side. Clear on the right.
Why?
You've got no damage. There's the flag. It's over.
What was that about, dude?
Very good job.
Who was that? Number 7. Then he manually disconnected. Okay. Apparently he was upset. So that's what that's what iRacing is like. Jeez. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I think I'm going to end the stream. So, cheers. Oh, somebody's watching. Who's watching? Well, end stream.